If you're planning to take your IELTS in 2026 and want to get 7 or more band score, then this video can save your several months of confusion. Because in this video, I'm going to share two main topics: why students fail IELTS, and second, correct approach or correct strategy for four skills, be this is reading, writing, listening, or speaking. So watch this video till end, because here I'm going to give value based content in this video. Hi there, I'm Sapna, your IELTS coach, and in this video I'm going to share valuable information for IELTS if you're planning to take your test in 2026. So I'm going to cover two main topics in this video. First, why students fail IELTS or not able to get desired band score. And the second topic which I'm going to discuss, correct strategy for IELTS for four skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So first of all, I would like to give detailed information, end-to-end information about why many students fail. So many students fail not because of this they are weak at English, but because of this they prepare in the wrong direction. It's my personal experience. I have seen, I have noticed that many of the candidates, when they start preparation, then they prepare in wrong direction. So here, how they prepare in the wrong direction. Firstly, memorized, blind memorization. So many candidates, when they start preparation, then they try to memorize essays or answers for speaking. So this is wrong, because examiners are really very smart. They can easily identify your memorization. Don't do this. Second, no right strategy, no structured strategies. Many students, when they prepare in IELTS examination, they do not follow exam strategy, or even they do not know about the band descriptors. So you must understand what is the right strategy. So before proceeding further to this information, here I would like to inform, at your IELTS partner, we are offering online classes. If you want structured and personal guidance, live classes, and personal feedback, then you can join our online classes as well. And on the eve of New Year, we are going to give discount, 20% flat discount on our courses. If you would like to know more about this, then you can write us on our WhatsApp number, which is displayed on pin comment and description, or you can write free demo on that given number. So the next, why many students fail, the third point is that overuse of grammar. So many candidates, they think that when they will use grammar a lot, I mean that complex sentences, compound sentences, then they would be able to get good band score. But examiners always look for your communication, not the school based rules for the grammar. Remember this. Fourth, fear and lack of confidence. So many people, when they appear in IELTS, they have some kind of fear. They are in dilemma, what to do, how to write, how to attempt, and they haven't confidence during exam day. So this can be another reason. Okay, fifth, many students fail because they ignore their writing and speaking. I have personally experienced when students come at me for online or physical classes, then they always want to do practice for listening and reading, and they think that writing and speaking, it's fair enough to prepare, and they can do on the day of examination or just 1 or 2 days before they can prepare well. But this is wrong. So always give importance, equal importance to all the four skills. Otherwise, there would be chances to get a less band score in the final examination. Poor time management. Many students, they always think about the perfection. Be this is reading, be this is listening, or this is writing. But they do not take care of the time management. So this is the another reason many students fail in the IELTS or not able to get desired band score. So now in the second part, I'm going to discuss correct IELTS strategy for four skills. First of all, I would like to talk about the listening part, like what are the mistakes people are doing, and what they can do to improve their this skill. So first of all, in listening, listening looks very easy. People think that it's very easy and we can easily score in that, but without practice this is not possible. So why many students they are not able to attempt well in their listening? Because they do not read when there is a time to listen to the audio. So this is the major reason that they are not able to get band score in the listening. Second, they miss the plural words. Third, as per my experience, which I have noticed, that spelling mistake. Even people know the right spelling, but in they are in fix. They are in confusion between small letters, capital letter, plural, singular. So they always. Sometimes it happens that they may write wrong word. So this is the spelling error. And many students or many candidates they get panic when they miss any of their question. So, what is the right approach to clear your listening? What is the right approach to get good band score in your listening? First of all, whenever you'll be given time in the final examination or while doing practice, then always before the audio, just have a glance to the content, like what exactly the content is. Second approach is that try to use your prediction skills. When you will see the content, written content, then you will try to assume, try to use your own prediction. It can be a number, it can be name, or it can be any information, or you have to write about the subject, you have to write about verb. So what you have to write exactly, when you will use those prediction skills, then it gonna help you. Thirdly, 20-minute practice every day. Whatever whatever the task, in whatever the questionnaire you are facing problem, be these are maps, you are struggling with maps, you are struggling with multiple choice, and you have some problems in finally, like in the final answer, fourth section, when you have some problems in filling the blanks. So try practice according to the questionnaire. There are so many resources, you can find so many information, and then try practice accordingly. Always check your mistakes. If you are doing practice and if you find that any of your answer is wrong, then try to verify why my that answer is wrong. Yeah, this is very important tip, because when students find their mistakes, where they have done mistake and why they have done this mistake, when they try to understand, when they try to find the solution for this, then definitely they can crack their listening easily. Now coming to the reading part. So according to me personally, reading, it's not an English test. It's a test for time management. Yes, you heard right. This is not an English test. It's test for time management. So you need to work upon the time management. Why many students stuck at 5.5 or 6 band score? There are certain reasons, like they read full passage, they do not underline the keywords, and they even do not understand the method of scanning and scheming, because they just do practicing. They read the passage first, they do not focus on their question, they do not underline their question, and moreover they do not do scanning and scheming. They do not use these two formulas. And there is one also another formula, as Gandhi formula, which many of the students aren't aware. So what is the correct approach for doing reading? First of all, this is important, read questions first, do scanning and scheming process, and then underline the important keywords and try to find the synonyms. Let's say you may find a word in your passage increase, but in your question you may find a word increase, and in passage that word might be rise, surge, upsurge, or growth. So these type of synonyms will always be there. You cannot even imagine or assume that you will look for the same word, whatever is in your question. Okay, then here is my tip. What is reading? Reading is about accuracy plus speed. Then you would be able to get 7 or more band score in your reading. Now coming to the writing part. Writing is basically what where examiner seeks or they just want to check about your right opinion. Whatever you're writing, is it right opinion or not? So many a times students aren't aware that what they have to write. Even they do not know about the criteria. So examiner always look for your right pattern in the writing. You have to give the right opinion for the writing. Okay, so what common mistakes people do? They always memorize as they do for speaking. They memorize the answer. Moreover, they try to use fancy vocabulary words for the writing to get good band score. And thirdly, in the writing, what they do, they use templates. So sometimes templates work, but sometimes not. If you're fully aware that how to set your template, only then you can use the template. Otherwise, I would not recommend that use always template, because templates are always there to help you guys. But sometimes when you're trying to fit those templates in any of the writing, so there may be chances of reduction of band score. So what is the right approach? Try to state clear opinion, be this is agree disagree, opinion, topic, positive negative, advantage disadvantage, or any miscellaneous topic. So whatever you want to state, just give the clear opinion to the examiner. Second, it's important to work upon 4 criteria, because there is a criteria for writing as there is a criteria for speaking, which I can mention if you want. If you will approach me, then I can mention you in detail that what is the right criteria. You can write me in the comment section if you want the criteria for writing. Okay, then coming to the last skill, this is speaking. Speaking is very easy to score if it is done in the right direction, if it is done with the right approach. So many a times what happens, students, as I previously mentioned, that students, they do not practice for speaking. So most of the time when students are coming from different backgrounds where their level of English or their proficiency of English is really good, and they think that it's very easy, they can do in just 2 or 3 preparations or 2 or 3 days preparation in advance, or on the day of exam they would be able to present their idea. But no, my dear, this will not work. So for speaking, what mistakes first of all students do? They do not practice. Second, they try to memorize their answers for the speaking. And thirdly, here again, they try to use some fancy words like writing. So it will not work. Here you need to approach 4 criteria for speaking like writing, but there is a criteria, different criteria for speaking. And secondly, try to practice before your examination a lot. You need to you need to record your answer, and you need to speak loud. You can get the help of any of the native speaker or native level speaker to practice with that person. And moreover, don't try to use the templates again for speaking. Don't try to cram the answers for speaking. Instead, try to work upon the strategy, that how you can manage your time, how you can answers, what about the length of your answers. If you are in the part 1, then don't speak in just one line answer. You have to give answer at least for 20 and 30 seconds. If you're in part 2, then try to speak at a length of 2 minutes with using right connectors. And if you are in part 3 in follow-ups, then try to give the right opinion with a length of 30 to 40 seconds or 3 to 4 lines. So these are the things which you can do to improve your 4 skills, and you would be able to crack your IELTS in just one attempt. So now, before finishing it up here, I would tell you my personal story. It's been last year, my channel was hacked, but still, I've been working over it. I did not give it up. In fact, with the help of my team and YouTube, I was able to recover my channel. It took some time. It took few months to recover my channel, but I think this is important to work upon this channel because there must be somebody to provide the right and the correct information for various topics. So that is why I'm here to help you out. So again, I would like to inform that if you would like to join live classes of mine, if you would like to join personal, if you would like to get the personal feedback, then I'm always there. You can approach me. The number given is in the pin comment. Thank you so much.